Happy Scorpio season and welcome to your general reading. If this is your first time here, welcome in. Okay, happy to have you. If you are a returning, recurring viewer, I appreciate your love and support that you show the community. It does not go unnoticed. Okay, so without further ado, that's really it. We're going to jump right into it. I hope everything is well with you, your family, your loved ones. Okay. And I hope the holiday season that we're heading into is treating you right. I feel like an extra special mention to you, Capricorns, during this time about your mental health. Okay, Capricorns, that you're prioritizing your mental health at this time. And some of you guys have maybe thinking about getting involved into mental health awareness. I think if that is a message for you, this is a confirmation. Okay. Capricorns, what's the message for Capricorns? Okay, Capricorns, this is your reading. Capricorns, this is your reading. What is the message for Capricorns? Action. We were just talking about that. So Capricorns, you may have been sitting on an idea, sitting on a wanting, sitting on a longing for a long time. And now Spirit is really calling forward to you. Maybe after this Mercury retrograde, during this process of Mercury retrograde, make sure you're organizing and you have all of your elements together so that once Mercury retrograde finishes, okay, on December 4th, you're kicking it into action, okay? Because your first card out is action. So it's time for movement for you. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action forward, okay, towards your dream. Move forward with confidence. So the universe is asking you to be bold right now. Like, what didn't I say patience a little bit? Okay. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Okay? Like I said, the perfect timing for you, okay, Capricorn, is right after Mercury retrograde. So December 4th, that's when you kick it into gear, okay? I know you've been feeling like, I want to move now. I want to do it now. Spirit is saying, not right now. Be patient. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure you have all the necessary documents. Make sure you read through everything. Make sure there aren't going to be any like hidden surprises when the day comes for you to maybe file paperwork or to go live with something, okay? Or to launch your product, okay? Make sure you are being meticulous at this time, Capricorn, so that when it is time to act, it goes off seamlessly, okay? Let's get further into your reading. What's the message for Capricorn? First card out, stress. Relax, Capricorn. Breathe. No need to stress. You could be picking fights with your, I literally said that. You could be picking fights with your significant other. This is not the time to be picking fights with your significant other. Some of you guys, you could really benefit from going to an exercise class, going to a class, a physical fitness class to release your tension and to release your stress. If you find that you're clashing with your partner, come up with a schedule, okay? Some of you guys, you're feeling like I want the kitchen to myself, or the best way, I feel like food is a love language. You could be doing that for your person, okay? Maybe you get home a little early. Maybe your person gets home a little early and you guys are like, okay, cooking food could definitely sever ties, okay? Meaning like cut all roadblocks and also ease the tension. So Capricorns, if things have been stressful in your house, do a home cooked meal instead of going out, okay? And I feel like it's a solo thing. It doesn't need to be a group thing, okay? Can one person commit to doing the action of cooking a loving meal? What else for Capricorns? Nourish, didn't I say that? Cook a meal at home, Capricorn. Get into the self-love and the self-care. I feel like also too, Capricorn, for the women, your men like to be spoiled, and not spoiled because I don't like that word, but your man likes to be tended to and shown gestures of love. Book your man a little elite luxury spa trip. I bet you he'd be okay. Whatever it takes to make sure that you are having that alone time to alleviate the stress and the animosity and the toxicity within the household, especially if you guys have children, do it, okay? So Capricorn, you could be finding yourself spending a little extra money right now on on the things that feel like self-care. But self-care, Capricorn, it never comes at an expense to you, because guess what? All of that is adding back into you so that you have the capacity, okay, to be able to completely show up for yourself and for your family, okay, Capricorn? So it's okay right now if you are spending money on self-care, self-growth. If you're, some of you Capricorns too have been purchasing classes where where you are looking to learn to expand your skill. That's a great step towards like easing tension that could be in the house. Some of you guys could be struggling with finances, okay? Capricorn, that could be an issue that you and your partner are experiencing, okay? Focus on, instead of blaming your partner, Capricorn, take accountability for how you can add to the recipe to restoring love, restoring nurture into your relationship. Okay, Capricorns? What else for the Capricorns? Okay. Chasing. You're in the Capricorn, you want something really bad right now, and it's really not the time. Spirit is telling you, instead of wanting something so bad, okay, open your reality, open your heart to new possibilities, because you could be stressing and harping, okay, and being a control freak about doing things one way, when Spirit said if you relax yourself, if you take more time to take yourself on walks and take time to meditate instead of being in the chaser mentality, you'd really have a different perspective, Capricorn, about the current reality that you're with. So slow down, Capricorn. Slow down. Slow down. Okay, slow down. Heart fog and mixed signals and feeling hopeless. Slow down, Capricorn. This person's name could start with an H. You could be dealing with somebody's name who starts with an H. Things only fall apart, Capricorn, when you submit to the reality that there are no options. And you have unlimited options, Capricorn. So don't give in to that. We're going to go down and clarify each card. What's the stress card about for Capricorns? What's the stress card? We're going to clarify all the cards, all the oracle cards for Capricorn. What's the stress card about for Capricorn? Two of Swords. You really feel like you have a decision that you need to make, Capricorn. What's this decision that Capricorn needs to make that's really... Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It could be as it relates to your family. You and your family really could be going through contentious times right now, or not even your family. I feel like within your household specifically, your immediate family, you and your man, you and your children are really going through a contentious time right now where you guys are just really not seeing eye to eye. Why isn't Capricorn's people seeing eye to eye about moving forward? There's something that you really want. There's something about movement. Some of you guys, it could be physically about relocating somewhere, and that's the contention around your household. You could be trying to move, and Mercury retrograde is doing its thing right now, okay? And Jupiter retrograde is doing its thing right now, and Uranus retrograde is doing its thing right now, okay? And Mars retrograde is doing... It's like all the things are happening right now, and it's raising contentions in your house. But the victory to this is maintaining momentum and maintaining focus. So instead of trying to get movement right now, Capricorn, you need to be maintaining your focus. Make sure you are balancing out. Make sure you are balancing out, okay, Capricorn, and not being rash. What's this conflict about? Clashing, differences, incompatibility, okay? What's this conflict about? The Hermit. It definitely, some of you, are you guys moving, Capricorn? Where are you guys trying to move to? I feel like it's within your household. You guys are struggling with or having conflict over where you guys are moving to. Okay, I feel like some person really wants like a suburb life, meaning like you're like 15 to 30 minutes to like the big city or the city center, and some of you guys are really wanting like a really rural suburban life, and that could be the contention. Okay. Some of you guys also, the conflict with your partner is that you guys no longer see the same. You guys' vision has changed, okay? Some of you guys with your partner, the vision has changed. Your partner could be a Virgo. And your partner could be harping on things right now, being very, very committed and very stifling in a way that feels like, yo, like, I want to, like, it's not always your way or the highway. I feel like I'm heavily channeling for a couple. What's Nourish about What's nourish about? Clarify the nourish card for Capricorns. That's a lot of cards. Okay, it's a lot that needs to be nourished right now. Clarify the nourish card. Self-growth, justice. Everybody in your relationship or everybody in your household, dang, why I said everybody in your relationship? Every party within the relationship are feeling like they are justified in their actions, okay? Everybody's on the quest for self right now. That could be the issue, okay? Right now in your relationship, Capricorn, everybody's on the quest for self. Your man is prioritizing self. You are finding yourself having to prioritize self. Your kid is a teenager and now they're just thinking about self. It feels like your household's in a disarray, Capricorn, because everybody is worrying about self, okay? When really, in order for things to be fluid in a household and justified, there needs to be ebbs and flows, and people also need to know their role and respect their role because everybody's role is important, Capricorn. There could be a Libra in the mix, in the mix between you guys. Yeah, look at that. And what card came out? The Two of Cups. There could be a Libra in the mix of you guys, Capricorn. Some of you guys may feel like your man, okay, or your divine partner is out here. You feel like your divine partner is taking too much time for themselves right now, Capricorn, and that's starting to pique your insecurities and wondering if your person is cheating, Capricorn. And I know that's a fact. Your person's not cheating right now. They're really soul searching and self-focused so that they can show up fully and completely for the relationship, Capricorn. Stop tripping. One of you guys are really tripping and creating conflict within your household. What's this chasing card? The Fool in reverse. And it's based on you have no concrete evidence, Capricorn. You have no concrete evidence. You're hell bent on something. Somebody's hell bent on something. Why is the Capricorn hell bent on something? Like the Queen of Wands, you're very passionate about something, very committed to something, very like you don't want to see it any other way. It's your way, and you're very protective over something. What's this protection for, Capricorns? Nine of Cups. Because you feel like it's impacting your ability for control. You got to release control, Capricorns. You got to release control, Capricorns. What's this open heart about? Six of Pentacles in reverse. You got to relinquish control because you're going to be pushing people away, Capricorn, during your vulnerable times, and you really need these people. You're feeling hopeless right now, but instead of acknowledging where you are right now, Capricorns, you're pushing people away. What's this hopeless energy about? High Priestess and the Star. You're really hurting right now, Capricorn. Some of you guys are even feeling ostracized, Capricorn, feeling like you don't have a community. Also, some of you guys may feel like people, like for some of you guys, check on your kids. If your kids have been telling you something and you're not believing them, that's really impacting you guys' trust, okay, and your kid's ability to feel comfortable with you in the future. If your kid is telling you something, Capricorn, it's in your best interest to look into it. Don't push that kid into a sinking place, okay, Capricorn? What's this heart fog about? Okay, Six of Swords, okay? You want to know when there's going to be smoother times ahead. There are going to be smoother times ahead, but in order for there to be smoother times ahead, you got to acknowledge all the different cups of things that may be fickle and unstable, okay? And that's causing you disturbance in order for you to fully move on with this Six of Wands here, okay? And Page of Pentacles. The Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, and you know what? Excuse me, it's not even the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You got to first acknowledge those things, and it's likely things within your household, okay, that's holding you back, okay, and that's got you messed up emotionally. I don't know what the hell is going on in Capricorn household, okay? Capricorns, there's a lot going on in your household. There's Nine of Wands here, okay? Reach out to your support system instead of pushing your support system away. I feel like you've been pushing your support system away, Capricorn. Why? You've been pushing your support system away. Why, Capricorn? Why have you been doing that? What's the message for Capricorn? Closing out with the fortune message for Capricorn. What's the fortune message for Capricorn? climbing the ladder to success and obstacles to overcome. And news is on the way. So relax, Capricorn. Didn't you hear that? Relax. It is all going to work out well. You are successful. The business plan is successful. The business will launch. Okay, customers will come. But first, you got to get over these valleys first. Okay, first, you got to get over, these hills first. And it's not problems that can't be accomplished or overcome. Okay, it's just things that take you to figure out, aha, what's the missing piece to overcome this. Okay, and positive news is on the way, Capricorn. Positive news, and your loved ones do watch over you, Capricorn. They could be born in June, in the month of June. Thank you for all the love, support that you guys showed the channel. Continue to like the video if it resonates. Share it so that it can circulate to the greater Capricorn community, okay? And subscribe if you haven't yet. And be sure to check out my other 2 all sign videos. It's one on message from the ancestors, and the second one most recently is who's spying on you. I appreciate the continued love and support, and until next time, peace out. Bye.